are not in our shows, sometimes we have the time in the room for an OTO, which is a likewise awesome opportunity and deal. This one is a collection only on the queue. I'm going to invite out Dr. Wax, because Barbara Wax owns teeth whitening practices all around New York City.
Yes,
hi. You look gorgeous.
Thank you, same to you.
I can never stop staring at your teeth. They're so white.
Thank you.
She's also the clinical director of Smileactives, which, if you didn't know, is actually the brand that pretty much invented the first at-home easy peasy teeth whitening pen. This is killer, because if you've been eating berries this summer, drinking cola, drinking something stiffer like the wine, the staining is happening.
Yes.
We're heading into back to school season, say cheese season, school photo season, holiday season. This is clinical strength whitening in a magic marker. And this is a new kit. You're getting 4 vanilla mint, use them daily, teeth whitening pens from Smileactives. And I will just tell you, one of them, because this is the clinical strength, not only the formula and the patent pending insides, but also the vibrating outside that helps to make the magic happen. All of these individually would be $30 a piece. So this is a $120 clinical strength Vibrite pen assortment for instead $45. That's like a $75 savings.
It's a great deal. It's amazing, and we brought it in these brand new, really fun colors, which is really fun for the summer.
Yep.
So this
can I grab a mirror from you guys? A little baby mirror? Go for it.
Yeah, so it has our unique, clinically tested, clinical strength, our highest concentration we've ever offered to you in a whitening pen. But what makes this so different than any other teeth whitening system on the market is that patent pending microvibratory action. So what's happening is, by pushing this button, the bristles are vibrating. So if you can imagine, just like I recommend an electric toothbrush to all my patients because we know that removes the plaque better. I use the Clarisonic because we know that removes the makeup better. This is gonna whiten your teeth even better, more effectively than before. It's gonna get those stains out, and I wanna show you exactly how that microvibrations works. We have an animation that we're gonna go to show you how amazing this is. So here you see teeth, they're stained, they're yellowed, and what's happening is now, as the patent pending microvibratory action is being applied to the tooth, that vibration is breaking down the stains. It's allowing that hydrogen peroxide gel to penetrate into the enamel, the underlying dentin, and that continues to work for 20 minutes. You don't need a tray, you don't need a strip, and what you're left with is beautiful, brighter and whiter teeth with results in just one day.
One day.
One day. Look at these photos. Look how dramatic. In the before, they're yellow, they're dingy, they're stained. In the after, they're brighter, they're whiter. It's just taking years of staining off your teeth. You're just painting the pen on your teeth. It's lifting the stains. You can go as far back in the mouth as you want, which I love about the teeth whitening pen delivery system. You know, a lot of my patients complain they have stains at the gum line, in between the teeth. This, you're doing targeted whitening. And as you can see, this is for men, it's for women, this is for teenagers, for grandmas, for gray teeth, for yellow teeth, if you've never whitened or you just want to maintain.
Okay,
everybody is benefiting.
The clinical study group had these people in it.
Yes.
And every person that tried these pens, their clinical strength formula, their patent pending, I'm going to put this down, vibrating technology, watch, listen.
Yes.
Seeing, hearing, moving around, vibrating. Every single person in the group that used these
100%.
got whiter teeth.
Yes.
In as little as one day, but then progressively over time, how many shades, Dr. Wax, just by painting my teeth with this marker, can they get?
5.8 shades and up to 7 shades in just a week, in just 1 week, not 2 weeks, not 3 weeks, not a month. Those are results that I would see in my whitening practices. And as you can see, Stacy's painting it on her tooth. She's going from tooth to tooth, and it's that microvibratory technology that's really getting those deep, tough stains out that you just can't get from brushing alone. You just paint it on, that hydrogen peroxide goes to work, gets all the stains out, and you know, you're gonna use this 2 to 4 times a day for about a week. That's gonna bring you to your optimal whiteness.
So, first of all, you're seeing Stacy. It's whiter teeth. We talk about this all the time. Whether the teenagers had braces, whether you're going into photo op season with the holidays, whether you yourself have quit smoking or are smoking, or you're a wine drinker or whatever, whiter teeth changes the whole landscape of your face. It makes you look younger.
Yes.
They've done studies that whether it's right or wrong, it's just human judgment. People look smarter and more successful with whiter teeth. Now it is more affordable and easier than ever. One of these pens is $30. So for less than the price of what 2 would be, Dr. Wax is bringing you 4. Keep one, give one, hoard them. We don't mind. There is no judgment. There's auto delivery, and again, here's why. This set is worth $120. Only until the end of the day can you get it at a $75 savings, and instead lock into auto delivery and get another shipment in 4 months from now for also $45 and change, which is why I know it's a little premature, but for holiday season, a lot of people put Smileactives pens. I've done it in stockings.
Absolutely.
There is no judgment here. If you want to start shopping for the holidays a few months early.
Right. If you have any weddings coming up, this is a great thing to bring to the wedding. It's a great thing to give your bridesmaids out. You know,
Can you take us through the pictures again? And also, as we're walking through it, Dr. Wax, describe to us sensitivity-wise. Like, people in your practices typically fear away, shy away from the price and also the sensitivity issue.
The biggest complaint with other teeth whitening systems is the sensitivity. And look at these before and afters. I mean, with our teeth whitening products, with this pen, you're going to get little to no sensitivity at all. It's safe for your teeth. You just brush it on, and look how dingy and yellow the teeth are before. Look at this one. I like this one because the canines, those pointy teeth, they're yellower in the before, but in the after, they're all even, and that's because she spent extra days just doing those canines, which you can't do with your trays. You can't do with your strips.
No, with the brush top on this that mimics a marker, you can get into the nooks and the crannies at the top or the bottom of the tooth or in the back where you normally can't see, and this is crazy.
Dramatic. You know,
so what amount of time is this?
This is in 7 days. But it's so on average 5.8 up to 7 shades, which is amazing. I mean, look, she's a big tea drinker, coffee drinker, and the great thing about the pen also, we did not ask anybody to change their dietary habits. They're still drinking tea, coffee, red wine, smoking. You know, this is going to get your teeth white, but it's going to keep your teeth white because you're whitening your teeth every single day, 2 to 4 times a day.
If I have crowns, veneers,
it's going to remove the surface stain, it's not going to harm it, and it's going to bring it back to its original color.
And why okay, so Dr. Wax has been on before. You're seeing Stacy again showing you how easy it is to paint her teeth with this little, basically, teeth whitening marker. The pen she's holding is $30. The set of 4 is $45. You are getting 4 pens, clinical strength, for less than the price individually of what 2 are worth. Question for you, however, you've had many versions of Smileactives pens on. The vibration, don't forget, it's not just the twisty, the formula out the marker top. You also have to activate the vibration by pushing the button in the bottom. What is the vibration doing?
So it's allowing that, I'm going to show you in the animation exactly how it's working, but it's here you're going to see some teeth, they're stained, they're yellowed, and as that patent pending micro vibration starts to work, it's going to break down the stains. It's going to allow that hydrogen peroxide to enter into the enamel, the underlying dentin, and then it's going to break them down even better than before, just like I say, the Clarisonic or the electric toothbrush. Those are all devices to remove stains, to remove things better. This is going to remove the stains better from that micro vibration.
It's going faster than your human hand or a manual teeth whitening could possibly go. And the before and afters, we're talking about clinical studies that proved in as little as 24 hours there was a change. But then cumulatively, as you see on the screen, look what happens when you're using this pen just for a week.
Yes. In as little as 1 day, you're going to see results, and 100%, every single person in our study had clinically measured, not perceived, clinically measured whiter teeth. So we know it's simple, it's easy, it's effective, and it works, and it's not going to cause you sensitivity.
Yeah, which is so huge.
So important.
Over 1,200 ordered. There are 4 pens. You can't really see, and not that, this would be the whole reason why you would be thrilled. But the cute thing is they do make cute little gifts or gift toppers or stocking stuffers, just saying, because they are printed. That's really not something that's easy to see through the TV screen, but each one has a cute little color and print on them. So this collection is totally exclusive to QVC. And, it's $120 value. We wanted to bring it to you, too, because I think what happens, Dr. Wax, is summer ends. There's that big depressive funk that most of us get into. Beach season and sun and swim and all of that's over. It's back to school. It's back to routines. We know the cold weather's coming. So are wool sweaters. Everybody gets super bummed. And then I think we all start to look for ways to lift the overall consciousness.
Make feel better, look
better. And so this is easy. Like, this is not a huge investment, time or money-wise.
No, it takes 30 seconds, not even, 20 to 30 seconds. You simply brush it on the teeth. It dissolves in about a minute. And the only thing you have to worry about is no eating or drinking for 20 minutes. And that's because that formula continues to work for 20 minutes.
You said how many times a day do I have to use this to look like those pictures? Which
2 to 4 times a day. But you know, if you want to use it more, that's okay
like
too.
after eating, before eating, what's the
best?
best?
So I do recommend that you use leave one in the bathroom. Use it every morning and every night after you brush. Then keep a second pen in your purse, in the bathroom, and just brush it on after coffee, after tea, whenever, right before you're going to take pictures. And that's going to break down the stains. And you can use
then don't do anything for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
While it's doing its thing.
Exactly.
And then these people are largely from just 7 days of use, is what you're saying?
Yeah, so this is after 7 days of use. But you know, you can use it for, you know, you want to use this every single day. It's made to be used every day.
Wait,
it's
you have
safe
to stay on this
used
one.
every
Just
day.
do not turn the page.
Okay.
Can we please just discuss this?
She drinks a lot of coffee. She drinks a lot of tea. And she has naturally darker teeth. But as you can see, the whitening gel is so powerful that it was able to get those stains out, those superficial stains, those deeper stains, and really get in there, break them down. That micro vibrations was able to get the most precise delivery of that whitening gel.
In 1 week?
In just 1 week. 1 week. That's
it. Unbelievable. It is literally like she went and got veneers.
It's amazing.
And what happens is it's like any domino effect. You know this because this is your business. Though you are the clinical director of Smileactives. If you're honest, you have an entire career and livelihood built on professional in-clinic teeth whitening. You know the domino effect. The whiter teeth makes the whole face look lifted.
And then
suddenly
to
you look younger,
it,
right?
You know? Yeah, once you get your teeth white, you need to maintain it. This is simple, easy. You can use it wherever, whenever, and it just works.
People are going to ask you what you did. They're going to be like, did you highlight your hair? Have you lost weight? It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's great. Thank you.
Thank you, Shawn.
Thank you so much. So over 2,000